Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we're going to be testing out a new concealer. Yes, I am super excited. We have the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic, what is it called? The Magic Touch Concealer to try. I am super excited. I have been waiting for ABH to bring out a concealer like in this kind of form for the longest time. Like when they launched the foundation and the powder, I thought they would have launched a concealer as well, however they didn't, but it's fine, they've launched one now and I am super excited to test this bad boy out. So yes, we're gonna test it out. First of all, obviously I haven't got my base on yet, I haven't got my foundation on, just because I'm going to talk through some of the claims of this concealer. So this is a medium to full coverage concealer. Yeah, it's a medium to full coverage concealer. It's a lightweight, creamy concealer that is great for correcting, brightening, blurring, and leaving the skin looking natural looking and like a second skin finish. That's what it says. So this is a water consistent formula that uses light reflecting ingredients to neutralize imperfections and create that soft focus look. It's enriched with amino acid coated pigments to ensure immediate adhesion and easy flexible blendability. So it helps to hydrate the delicate under eye area, and it provides a smooth, creaseless and comfortable wear without settling into fine lines. So yeah, this is also cruelty free as well. Now I did get mine from Beauty Bay. It is on the ABH website. On the Beauty Bay website it's £27. Let me check the ABH website because I think it might be maybe the same. I'm not really too sure. Yeah, it's £27 on the ABH website as well. So they must have Beauty Bay must have use the same price as what the ABH website has, whereas like before, well, like now that they've changed the website over on the ABH website, the foundations are slightly cheaper than what it's on Beauty Bay, stuff like that. But I can confirm this concealer is the same price on Beauty Bay as what it is on the ABH UK website. So if you are from the UK and you are on Beauty Bay as well, and if you have like the next day delivery thing, you might as well go on Beauty Bay and order it from there. But yeah, I mean, I have the next day delivery thing from Beauty Bay, which is why I purchased it from there, because I don't know whether they have free shipping on ABH, do they? I'm not actually too sure. Yeah, I can't actually, I'm not too sure. I think they might do over a certain amount, but yeah. So this is the new concealer. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop on the foundation and then we'll be back to apply the concealer. I am going to be using the ABH foundation. This is like one of my favourite foundations. This is the Luminous Foundation. Mine is nearly gone. It's, yeah, I've got a lot of use out of this. Mine is like up to here now, so I'm trying to not use it too much because it is like my favourite foundation. I will repurchase this though because it is my favourite. And it is so good, and now that it's cheaper on the ABH website, like the UK version, I will be setting it with the ABH powder as well. Again, I'm running low on this as well. This is like my favourite powder, so I've been trying to not use it as much, but of course I will be using it today because I'm using the concealer, so it makes sense to use the other base products that I have from ABH with the new concealer. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, apply the foundation, and then we'll be back to apply and test out the concealer together. Okay, so I've gone ahead, I've just applied the foundation. I love it. I've left a little bit of my under eye like kind of exposed because I've heard that apparently if you don't put foundation on your under eye, your concealer sits better. So I don't really know. We're just going to go ahead and we're just going to test that theory as well. But moving to the concealer, I did pick up my shade in the number 1 because I am quite pale. So this is what the packaging looks like. I'm sorry, I didn't even show you guys. It's like a plain black packaging, like a rose gold like kind of lid, and it shows the shade at the bottom as well, and it also has like the shade name, like the shade number and the name of the concealer on the bottom as well. The packaging is pretty much just basic. It's just a black packaging and it just has the Magic Touch concealer in it. So this does contain 12 ml of product in it, and it is 0.4 fluid ounces. Yeah, and it does kind of tell you a little bit about the concealer as well on here, and it gives you the ingredients, that kind of thing. I'm not going to read into the ingredients, so yeah. So moving into this is what it looks like. This is the doe foot applicator on it. It's quite a big doe foot, to be honest with you, like looking at it. Overall, the concealer is quite big. It's not as big as like the Too Faced one, like if I get that one to compare. So this is the Too Faced concealer. As you can see, this is quite a big concealer, like in terms of packaging wise. This is also a little bit bigger. This is 15 mils, this is 12 mil. There's a lot of concealer in this, like thinking about it, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this. So I'm gonna pop some underneath my under eye area first. I do also have a bit of problematic areas at the minute, so I might pop a little bit on there as well, but yeah, we'll pop a little bit here first, a little bit on my nose, and then a little bit on some of my problematic areas. Yes, so just for reference, I am the shade 130N in the foundation, so if you're like a similar shade to me, I would say this is a good shade. Like, it's a little bit lighter than my foundation, however sometimes I like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna blend this in. I'm just gonna use my sponge because this is what I would usually use. I always put some on the tip of my nose. I don't know why, I just do. Obviously it might be a little bit different if you apply it with a brush, however I just don't really use brushes to apply my concealer or like my foundation and stuff. Just a personal preference, so. Instantly though, that's a good coverage concealer, like it really is. It seems nice on the skin, I do like it. I can definitely say that it's covered my under eye area like beautifully. Beautifully. Yeah. I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. You can still see a little bit of like this mark down here. This is where I had a spot. Just a little bit. However, it's like still covered quite well. It was quite a dark spot. And it also covered here as well. Because I did have a bit of redness kind of peeping through. So yeah, I am thoroughly impressed. It's a bit expensive, however it has done the job, and I feel like my under eyes, they look quite bright, especially when looking in like my viewfinder and looking in the mirror as well. Like, they do look a lot brighter, they look concealed, so that's good, isn't it, really? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna apply some powder on top, and we will see how like that kind of works. I'm going to take my trusty ABH powder. This is in the loose powder in the shade Vanilla. Again, one of my favourite powders, and it just makes me sad because it's running out, and it's like I'm trying not to use it so much. But it is, honestly, if I run out of this on the foundation, I will 100% repurchase. I'm just popping a little bit underneath my eyes. I will be intrigued to see if this does crease or if it doesn't crease, should I say, because yeah, just off first impressions, I like this concealer. It's really nice, it's really lightweight, it still gives good coverage. I would definitely say that it is medium to full coverage. You could obviously apply a little bit more, but like, look at my under eyes. I'm going to zoom you guys in just so you can see a little bit more of what's going on. Okay, so this is what my under eyes are looking like, and yeah, Like, I do have quite dark circles, so I mean, you can't even tell that I do have quite dark circles because the concealer has definitely concealed where it's meant to. Obviously I did apply a little bit on my nose. My nose does get quite bad. It seems to have concealed there nicely and gone on nicely on top of the foundation. And again, it has covered this dark spot here. So yeah, like, you could still see it when I had just my foundation on, you could still see it peeping through. However, I do feel like it's covered quite nicely, and it has covered my few spots here as well. There's still a little bit of like redness peeping through, but I could have applied a little bit more, but I didn't. So yeah, I would also say as well that the powder has gone on nicely on top of the concealer under my eyes. So yeah, I'm very, very impressed, and it also feels nice and silky smooth underneath my eyes. So yeah, it doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't feel heavy underneath my eyes, it just feels nice, lightweight. I feel like my under eyes don't have anything on them, so that's really good. Yeah, so far I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm going to go ahead, just do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll be back to kind of give you guys my final thoughts, even though I have just then given my final thoughts. But yeah, I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay guys, I am back. This is the finished look. This is what's going on. This is my base right now. I am super impressed. I actually really like this concealer. It is gorgeous. It went on top of the foundation beautifully. It blended underneath my eyes beautifully. It's definitely concealed and covered what I've needed it to underneath my eyes, and it's also concealed other parts of my face as well really, really well. So I'll of course zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit more of what my base is looking like. So this is my base. Obviously, of course, I've got everything else on now. The concealer still looks amazing underneath my eyes. I've maybe got like a tiny bit of creasing on this eye, but like, I do tend to crease a little bit more under this eye than what I do this eye. It's not a problem at all. It's not bothering me, to be honest with you. Like, I can barely tell that it's even creased. But as you can see, my under eyes still looking like I don't have bags at all. But yeah, so yeah, this is what the base is looking like. Obviously, it has concealed really well, like this area here, and also this area on the side of my face, and this side of my face as well, like here. Just starting to get a few like spots and stuff. So yeah, really like the coverage on it. I feel like it's definitely concealed what I've needed it to conceal, and yeah. So I do highly recommend this concealer if you were eyeing it up. It definitely works well with the foundation and with the ABH powder as well. I'm going to have to try and test it out with other foundations, other powders, that kind of thing. But so far I am loving this, and it's definitely done the job that I needed it to. And I can definitely see this being a staple in my collection, just as the powder and the foundation are. So yeah, I am super impressed with this. It is a little bit more on the pricey side. £27 for a concealer is like expensive. It is expensive, I'm not gonna lie. However, it is a really good concealer from what I've tested out from today. I'm gonna have to keep playing with it, but so far I am extremely happy with this concealer, and I would recommend it if you have been eyeing it up. So yeah, so I really hope this video helped you guys if you were wanting to pick up the concealer. I really hope it's made your decision. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's really nice. So yeah, everything else that I'm wearing on my face I'll of course link in the description box down below. I have done a tutorial on this eye look here, so that will either be up soon or it will already be up. I'm not too sure. I don't really know. Future Emily does not know what's going on. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as it really helped me out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!